Welcome back to our BTS journey. We asked you what music videos we should watch that are of BTS, you know. And you largely suggested these ones on Black Swan and Blood, Sweat, and Tears. So today, you might have guessed it, we're going to be reacting to on Black Swan and Blood, Sweat, and Tears music videos.
But before we jump into that, let us know what other BTS music videos you want to see us react to. We're looking for more BTS official music videos. What should we take a look at? But without further ado, let's get into On.
MTV. Oh,
it's like a Lord of the Rings kind of
a lot
vibe.
of death, I reckon.
Seems like a battlefield of sorts.
Medieval, perhaps.
Maybe.
Post-evil?
Yeah.
Boy meets evil?
He did it.
There it is.
Oh. It's like the drum boy. Lots of drums. Is it more of like a... Don't care about the lyrics.
Not in that way.
Yeah.
Noah's Ark?
Perhaps.
I don't think those are real.
A verb?
Is there one in it?
No, it doesn't. The bird.
Oh, you didn't see it eating?
It seems like it. He looks so big.
Yeah. Is that just a smaller lady?
Look at this.
Respect horse. Oh. Oh. Opening. Is that the child?
Hard to say.
Definitely small. I think that might be like
I think it's a child.
There's the tubas. Oh, it's making water noises. Oh, he's been shackled this whole time by a crown of thorns.
Honestly, there's only 5 of them there.
Yeah,
There's the 6.
6, and they're gonna save Jimin?
The one in the water. Oh, the bird!
Oh, hell yeah.
What if it's eaten by a... Oh.
The magic conch?
I did not see that coming.
No, I did not either.
I thought he was going to drink out of it.
I thought so too. Well,
That was very Mount Doom now.
oh.
Oh.
Okay, we've... Hell yeah.
Is this in the original song?
No.
I didn't think so.
At least the version that we listened to.
It's very marching band.
Yeah, dude, this is sick.
Like pep band.
Oh, they have the magic conch. Oh, there's that little thing. Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I thought it was going to be done. Dancing trees.
Hell yeah.
The forest is there now.
Now we're in the mountains.
We're on that big rock.
We're Pride Rock. I was just gonna say more doves. Okay.
Is he gonna take a big?
He's gonna start flying. Or are they just running to the top of it?
No, he's gonna jump off that.
Are we gonna get there?
No, we're gonna. He's got it.
No more dream.
No more dream. Well, I'd say there's a lot to unpack there.
I think I've made heads and or tails of it.
You think you've got some of it?
Okay. I think yes.
So it seemed like there was some religious themes, right? Because I think
Yes.
you were right with Noah's Ark, and those crown thorn things were very Jesus-y.
Yep. Now, where I feel like the song and the meaning of the song kind of plays into the imagery, I feel like we had a little bit of a... there definitely feels like there's a lot of religious imagery. And I feel like there was something about, like, the meaning of the song. It's kind of like talking about, no matter what comes at me, I'm going to keep going forward. No matter what happens, I'm going to keep going forward.
Sure.
And I think we had a little bit of a flashback, or what I interpret as a flashback to, like, the Dark Ages. And the explosion, the fire.
The dance break.
Yeah, and I think that was maybe a flashback.
I think that's a flashback to what happened to that land.
And made it so desolate.
Yes.
Thus showing it got hit hard, but after a fire, after forest fires, usually things come back and
phoenix of sorts.
Grow stronger. So the trees and everything grew back fuller, more vibrant.
Because of BTS.
Because of BTS and our Lord and Savior Jimin. Mm-hmm. Who I think that was.
Do you know anything about Korea and Christianity? Is that their primary religion?
I don't know. According to Wikipedia, 51% of the country identifies as having no religious affiliation, and of the remaining percent, a vast majority would identify as Christians.
All right, that makes sense.
So, I do not know the religious views of BTS, if there are any, but I do think this was definitely an appeal to some sort of Christian values or Christian imagery.
It definitely felt like there's Christian imagery in there. Maybe we're horribly off base. Maybe there's some other backstory we need to tell, but it felt pretty Christian.
It felt, as a Christian myself, sort of, I feel like that was pretty obvious once we kind of got into, into the thick of it. Yeah.
Not many crosses, but other than that.
No, but I think... especially the shackles of the thorns, I feel like it was and it turned into a conch shell when he dipped it in the water.
Is that a religious thing?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
So I'm confused about that. And I'm not sure what that means to anything, but...
Should we move on to the next one? Next up, we're going to take a look at Black Swan. If you want to hear more about what we think about Black Swan, you can go check out our Hear Me Out review of their track-by-track Map of the Soul 7 video that we did a few weeks ago.
This makes sense.
Dancing with black and white and a big theater, huh?
On the bang ballet type vibes. That's so cool. think were painted.
Giving MCL.
Yeah.
The wardrobe about music.
Oh.
Is that the Swan?
I feel like in a lot of, or in the couple music videos that we've seen by them, they have this theme of like, I feel like we talk about in like Fake Love, looking in the mirror, and we talk about in here like seeing myself, and then it's kind of a shot of like, kind of either like that one they kind of touched their shadow, or the other one it was like two people looking at each other.
Well, I think that makes sense because if I'm correct, I believe it was on the shadow part of Map of the Soul 7, so it makes sense that the shadow imagery would be present in the music video.
More mirrors. Very interpretive.
Oh, the shadow.
That gave me goosebumps. So I feel like that was, I really wish I knew who was who, but that kind of solo dance at the end, kind of interspliced with the group dance.
Sure.
I feel like that was an interpretation of them dying, as they couldn't dance anymore. They were kind of crippling
Right.
to the ground.
Because, as you said before we started recording, what is the quote that
the quote
that this song
was
is inspired by?
The song
or
was
relates
inspired by. This song was inspired by the quote by Martha Graham: "A dancer dies twice, once when they stop dancing, and this first death is the more painful death."
Being that when your passions die, or when you lose your flair for your passion or your creativity, it's more painful than when you actually die, because you lose purpose or direction, or some sense of your life kind of dies.
Zest for life.
Yeah, it kind of dies with you.
I think that was...
And I feel like that's especially prevalent in like physical passions, like dancing, or like perhaps sports, where like football players have to retire because they physically cannot play anymore.
Yeah, or at least...
Same thing with dancers.
Yeah.
Like their body cannot do that anymore because they're getting older.
Yeah.
And that death is harder because it's like, well, I've done my whole life dancing and now I can't anymore.
Yeah, and I think this is different from the On music video, obviously, because that was more theatrical in like a cinematic type of way.
Yeah.
This was more painting that like anguish through like more interpretive dancing, which I thought was really cool, because I feel like what they were doing choreographically,
that's not weird.
we're gonna roll with it though, showcased very well, I think, with the vibes that they wanted to like put across.
Yeah.
Like you could tell that as the music video went on, they were kind of losing the passion or losing the ability to do what they love.
Yeah, and I think that's also the symbolism of filming it in a theater too.
Yes.
It's like the ballet dancer, the whole quote that's why they filmed it in a theater.
I was gonna ask if because I know the Black Swan is a famous ballet movie with Natalie Portman.
That's correct. Yeah.
And I was wondering if Black Swan has another, like, if a Black Swan is like a term for something, and I have it here.
Was it a movie first, or was it like is there actually a ballet called Black Swan?
Neither. A Black Swan is an event that happens unexpectedly, has extreme impact, and is something of human nature.
What do you interpret that as?
Well, I think this Black Swan per se, I feel like I'm not familiar with the movie, but I feel like this Black Swan is kind of paralleled with like maybe a sudden inability to either want to dance anymore or a physical limitation or inability to do it. So I feel like there's kind of a double meaning there with the movie, and then also just kind of the phenomenon, apparently a Black Swan. So yeah,
on to the next one.
Super cool.
Thank you again for leaving comments. You suggested we look at Blood, Sweat, and Tears, so we're going to do that right now. Oh, we're going back. That's a 2016.
There's an older one. Huh. Oh.
Riding our bike in a museum, huh?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, we fancy.
Is that the thing you see to look at the fancy art?
Maybe.
To see it real up close and such? Maybe because they don't let you get too close.
They are bewildered.
They did this one at the Mama performance, right?
Yes. Yep. It was this and then fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they did that at the thing too.
Okay, I get it.
Boy, do they look different 10 years ago.
Yeah, wow.
Shocking.
I mean, who would even know that?
잘 알고 있어 이건 나를 벌받게 할 줄 Peaches and cream, sweeter than sweet Chocolate cheeks and chocolate wings But 너의 날개는 악마의 걸 너의 그 sweet 앞엔 비려비려 Kiss me
They're really sassy. Little rusty game.
Baby 뒤에도 돼 이제 널 들이켜 너 whiskey 내 피땀 내 마지막 춤을 다 내가 도망칠 수 없게 꽉 쥐고 나 흔들어줘 내가 정신 못 차리게 Kiss me on the lip 수만의 빛 너라는 감옥에 중독되게 네가 아닌 다른 사람 섬기지 note 알면서도 삼켜버린 독이듯 피땀 눈물 내 마지막 춤을 다 가져가 내 피땀
So different. Yeah, they look very young. The thing I was going to say is I do think that, we keep saying it, but they look so young and so different than they do now, but this was 10 years ago.
Right.
Almost 10 years ago.
Which makes sense.
This also it's serving more boy band to me than K-pop, than at least what I'm seeing now. Like, it feels more boy band sex appeal kind of vibe than what they do now, which feels, I think, from the stuff we've seen of the more recent stuff from BTS, feels maybe, I don't know if this is the right word, but more wholesome, like more like it's still like, I don't know, do you see what I'm trying to say? Do you see where I'm going with this?
I think so.
Yeah, it feels more like a lot of the things that we've seen from BTS later on in their career, like right before the hiatus, are a lot more like retrospective and like thankful, where this seems more like the first thing that they were doing, which is kind of true, I think.
And I do think, like, I mean, our biggest exposure to BTS, I think, is Map of the Soul 7.
Yeah.
Because we reviewed that, and we spent a lot of time listening it and dissecting it. And I think the large takeaways from that were that was a kind of a reflective album on their 7 years to that point of being a band. So I think that makes complete sense.
Yeah.
It's more retrospective. It's more... And this feels like the things that they're maybe reflecting on in those albums. So I feel like you're kind of onto something there, where this is more like they're doing this in the moment. It's more colorful and it's bright because these things are happening. And I feel like the more recent things have been maybe a little darker and more, I don't want to say mature, because this is odd. Like, they're not immature. They're talking about temptation and just like, you know, distractions of being, I think, an artist and whatever, just being alive in this world, because that's obviously a very serious thing, and they've always made music like that. But I think the vibes are more light in this, especially with the colors, and you know, the two we just looked at seemed a lot darker themed. Party vibes. Oh no.
We were doing that in Mama thing.
So is that saying, like, kind of, no matter how many blinders, no matter how many times people try to stop them from being tempted or giving into the temptation, it doesn't matter, because it just, no matter what happens, you're just too sweet. I always want more. No matter how many people tell me it's bad for me, I can't just, I can't.
I think you got it.
And I feel like there have been comments that I've read too on one of the Mama 2016 performance, saying that was kind of the visual imagery there. But I think, that makes total sense. I think the blindfolds, the hands, it's such a cool way to do that. We all float.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
He too was a link to the second, the evil world with which I no longer wanted to have anything to do.
Oh.
I remember this from the Mama thing. The quote was in there too.
Oh, that was the beginning though of the performance. You gotta let it go. Yeah, this is really cool. Oh. What's gonna happen?
Oh, that's not what I thought would happen.
Oh, yeah, okay, it's all... Okay. So he gave it to the temptation. well.
Yeah,
Also,
a lot to unpack.
a lot to unpack there as well. That like cinematic cutaway with the organ.
Yeah.
And really felt like... So now I'm starting to think that it being kind of light and like more like clubby and like dancing was actually like an artistic choice, because that got dark.
Yeah.
It got pretty dark, and I think that's maybe also kind of what they're talking about here when the temptations of this lifestyle, and you finally give in, what happens is, bad things.
Right.
You kiss the
Kiss the statue.
You kiss the statue with the chocolate cheeks and the chocolate wings.
Yeah, I'm not super sure I understand the symbolism behind the wings and the scars on the one's back. I'm not sure I super understand that.
I actually completely understand that. Lucifer used to be an angel.
Oh, that makes sense.
When I believe when he did whatever he did that like betrayed, when he ended up in hell, he lost his wings.
That makes
That
sense.
is 1,000.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's definitely what it is.
There's more religious imagery.
Yeah.
And with the church organ and all that kind of thing, temptation.
Well, I remember when we watched the Mama 2016 thing, we had said it was like churchy.
Yeah.
A little churchy.
Yeah.
Didn't they have like a big cross in the middle?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
It was burning. That was after. I think that was
It was
in
like it
between.
transitioned into fire, I think.
Yeah. Which is a really cool. Yeah. No, that was cool to kind of give that some context. I think. I'm gonna be honest. I think they're too smart for us.
Oh yeah.
I think
the imagery I don't understand. Like,
they.
it's way above me.
I try to learn about it. I think I got the Lucifer thing.
I think
right.
you got it. I think you're right.
But like, yeah, no. The more and more that we look into BTS's creative work, the more and more I'm just absolutely stunned by how intellectual and how well they can weave these concepts into their music and their art. Is why I think it's so cool.
Yeah, so thank you for watching these 3 BTS music videos with us. We really enjoyed it. We really enjoyed diving in to the symbolism and other things that BTS has to offer with their music videos. But let us know what other music videos you want us to react to. Put those down in the comments and we'll take a look at those and we'll pick 3 more to react to in the future. But in the meantime, check out the playlist on the screen right now to check out more of our BTS journey. And please subscribe if you want to see more from us. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.